Hello folks, Jonathan Milam here. I've got a couple of trumpets. I've got a P Mauriat 75, and the model that I've got has a titanium copper bell and titanium copper lead pipe. Slightly more slender bell, perhaps a 37 type. It feels a little thinner than that to me. I'm going to be comparing it with the Carol Giuffredi, which has a larger bell, very thin, and a sterling silver lead pipe with a copper nickel valve block. So yes, apparently they're going into a lot of mixed metal. Titanium copper on one, copper nickel on the other, sterling silver on one. So a very, very interesting time. So glad that I'm alive with trumpets today. Okay, I'm going to go through 5 mouthpieces very quickly. Just going to play a verse of "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus," slower old hymn, longer tones. I think you'll be able to get a good idea of the song. To me, this is a stronger metal for the bell, a little more projection. With the smaller bell flare, you get a little more direction. I think it would carry better, further, slightly darker sound, as opposed to the Giuffredi, which gives tremendous feedback, has excellent intonation with itself, and a little bigger sound close up. Not sure if it would compare to this one for a long distance playing potential, but at any rate, you can make some decision after you've listened to this. "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus." Going to start off with a medium mouthpiece, then go very deep and wind up with very shallow. I'll use a couple of TFs, one great solo mouthpiece. Then I'll use a commercial piece and a lead piece. But going to start off with a GR64M. It's a medium B. They deepened it out a little, bowled the cup out to give it a little more substance. Wonderful mouthpiece. Just wish I could do the horns and the mouthpieces justice. All right, that's the P Mauriat 75. And we'll go straight to the Carol Giuffredi. Okay, we're going to go to a very deep mouthpiece now. It is a Reeves C2J. If you're in a very intimate, small area, you need a very dark sound that won't project too much, but a warm, flugelish sound. This ought to do it for you. If this won't do it for you, no mouthpiece will. Beautiful tone, isn't it? And then the Giuffredi. I believe, to my way of thinking, This is a tremendous soloist's horn. Just tremendous. Of course, I think that's primarily what Andrea Giuffredi is known for, but what a wonderful, should get a great sound out of this. Okay, gonna go to a mouthpiece now I use quite a bit. Really, I was thinking today, if you're gonna solo and you're not gonna have to scream a lot, it'd be hard to beat the Trent Austin TA-TF. TA for Trent Austin, TF for trumpet flugel. Wonderful piece. Still considered a TF piece, trumpet flugel, but definitely more mainstream, maybe a 24 drill, something like that, I think. And you can get a lot of range out of this, as well as a great tone. Okay, going to be with the P Mauriat 75. And that same mouthpiece, the TATF, with the Carol Giuffredi trumpet. Okay, now we'll go to what I would think would work as a, could work as a lead piece, probably more of a slightly commercial sound. It's the GR64 medium shallow. Medium shallow. A lot of tone for a shallow medium piece, and a nice tone, I think. Okay, with the P Mauriat 75. And that same GR64 medium shallow, the MS with the Carol Giuffredi. And lastly, this mouthpiece really is a lead mouthpiece, quite shallow, kind of a double cup, a relaxed throat there, wonderful mouthpiece, GR's 63Z 2-star. Z star star. So the GR63Z star star. This one, for those of you that have lasted that long, we'll try and go into the verse and get just a little bit more of the upper register, since it is more of a lead piece. I press too much when I play, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. But when I go through all these mouthpieces, it just is hard on my chops, and I really think it's the fact that a lot of them are cold. I wish I had something I could set over them to keep them warm. But let me get a quick drink, and then we'll go on. We'll play the same thing with the Giuffredi. Pardon me for cheating. Okay, again, this is the GR63Z 2-star with the Andre Giuffredi trumpet. Try that again without the speaking mic on. Okay, wonderful trumpets. The Carol Brass Andre Giuffredi and the P Mauriat 75. Hope you've enjoyed it, folks. Gotta say, I've only had the Mauriat for a couple of days. Going on a work trip again starting tomorrow, and I'm not taking it with me. But don't want to get it beat up on the road. But I'm really anxious to see how these two compare. Tried them out in a big room just a few minutes ago. And it was really what I thought. The Mauriat seemed to project a little better, slightly darker tone. The Giuffredi, with its very thin bell, larger bell, definitely a lot of feedback. I believe the Mauriat would carry better for distance, but for short, small, intimate work, the Giuffredi is really a hard horn to beat. Okay, folks, down underneath, there's this thing. It's a thumbs up. If you hit that, makes Google happy. That makes me happy. Love the comments. Either horn that you've had experience with, your thoughts on the sounds. We learn from each other, and that's why we enjoy these YouTube videos. Below there is a link. If I've got any horns for sale, that link will take you right to them. I'll also put a link in there where these P Mauriat horns are in a sellout by the mighty Quinn. And he's got a great deal at present. If it's still active, you'll see the link to his site. And you can visit the Trumpet Herald site. We've started a thread there about these horns. I think that'll be beneficial as well. As always, folks, do take care of yourself and someone near you. Join us next time. Until then, have a great day.